We want freedom. We want power to determine the destiny of our American community. We believe that American patriots will not be free until we are liberated from the radical leftist ideologies, scare tactics, and violence.
Against the stream, it don't matter what race or creed or color. You love this land and you're my brother. That ain't the place to know I'm gonna stand. If you say you can't breathe, I'll show you we can. Ain't never gonna stop believing. We were born for freedom. We were born for freedom.
Down. We will not cower in fear. We're not going to hide any longer. Our president will be reelected. Our police will be back. And our sanity will be restored. Power to the Patriots!
Power to the Patriots. How y'all doing? How you doing? Celine, I see you. I see you on Instagram, girl. I see you on Instagram doing your little push-ups. Okay, okay. I found an Instagram video where it's like modifications. I guess, for, old people and fat people and shit. So there's a way you can actually put a resistance band on your arms and you can do strict push-ups and it pushes you back up. Like it uses it, the resistance from the band will pull your elbows together and then it helps you do a push-up. So for anyone who can't do strict push-ups, it's a really good tool to kind of like strengthen your muscles and get your form really correct so that you're not pushing up out here, but you're pushing up, properly, like a military push-up where your arm is next to your body. So, hey girl, keep doing your little workout videos. Okay, do you. I love it. What's up, Dean? What's up, San Jose? You need to get the fuck out of California. I can tell you that much. Well, that's good that you've lost a lot of weight. I fucking work out like crazy and I haven't lost any weight. So thank you. I'm glad that it's working out and you're getting results. I, for one, am not. But I'm not going to stop exercising because, like, I like to move. I like to move around. So it's I consider working out not a chore. I consider it like recess for grown-ups. Yeah, people say it's all, abs are made in the kitchen. Okay, yeah. No, they're not. No, they're not. But I get you. I get what you're saying. Intermittent fasting, good for you. Okay, so no diet talk from the woman who has done meal prep as a chef and who's been an athlete her whole life. Okay, so no diet talk because I don't want to hear it. Let's change the subject. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Sarah, girl, I'm at Laura's parents' house and they literally have lakefront property. We were on the jet skis today. We went on a 4x4, or I went on a 4x4, not 4x4, four-wheeling. Oh, shit. If you ain't choking, you ain't smoking. Laura, Laura's parents are cool as fuck. Her sister's nice. Her sister's boyfriend's nice. Everybody's nice. You need to get your ass over here. You need to get your ass over here, girl. I miss you, Sarah. I miss you. Yeah, I know I'm lucky. And you could be lucky too if you move in with us. You need to move. You need to come down here, girl. Come down here. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get your ass down here with us, okay? For sure. I like this one, Dean. When's Biden getting impeached? We can talk about that. I love it. Good idea. When is Biden getting impeached? Well, it's not going to happen with the majority of the House being Democrat. That's not going to happen because they don't have enough integrity to oust someone that they know is a fucking pedophile and a weirdo. Okay. I would like to see him get impeached, but we can't even prove that the election is fraudulent, or in certain ways we have proved that the election is fraudulent, but it just does not matter to the point where there's going to be a public outcry or any sort of legal action. That's the problem. See, here's the thing about Democrats. They don't care. They don't care that they cheated. They don't care that they've used intimidation tactics. They don't care that the media is lying to them. They don't care. Democrats are spoiled fucking children who want their way. And they don't get their way with Republicans in power. And frankly, they don't really even get their way with Democrats in power. Democrats just promise them to give them their way, but then they don't do it. And it's still, an us versus them, a paupers versus elitists, issue here. Military is the only answer. I agree 100%. But you see, when Donald Trump was president, he had the opportunity to use the military and he didn't do it. So, I mean, what can we do now? What can we do now? You got to move to Texas or Florida or Missouri or Tennessee. What other or South Dakota? Those are your only options. Everybody needs to get the hell out. If JFK ran for president in the modern day, he would be considered a conservative. I agree. 100%. Yeah, and keep up your workout videos. I'm going to be following you because, you can't tell, but, I've been an athlete my whole 20s and 30s. So, the way that I look now is, brand fucking new to me, honey. But, girl, I can run Spartans. I'll run circles around motherfuckers, and I can lift a lot of weight. So, do not be fooled by the fat. I love lifting weights. That is my thing. Holly, I have never seen you on my channel before. Holly, thank you for coming. Welcome to Red Pill Rage. I am out right now, so this is not my usual setup, but welcome to the channel. Everyone say hello to Holly. How you doing, Holly? Holly says the mainstream media had a segment on what the national anthem meant to American Olympic athletes. Not one thing on the kneeling. My mother and I were shocked, and we just thought they are losing control. I don't know. I didn't watch nothing about the Olympics, so I don't even know what's going on with that. I know that there was this green-haired, dykey, rough-looking shot putter or she was one of those shot putter people, right? So she was a shot putter, and she got a silver for the United States, which was great. But instead of being grateful and happy that she got the silver, she was talking shit. And I didn't read the whole article because I was like, I can't deal with it. I know Simone Biles dropped out for some reason. She said she had mental health issues, but I didn't really look into that. And I don't know what else is going on with the Olympics, but yeah, I didn't watch it, Holly, so I don't know. Sarah, okay, so Holly, you don't know me, and I don't know, maybe you do know me, and this is the first time you've commented, but Okay, so Sarah says hello, and Sarah's she's one of my bad bitches. So when Sarah comes in the chat, you definitely say hello to each other. Everybody say hello to Sarah. We love our Sarah. Dean says, this is the first Olympics where I really don't care. Too many people out there were not proud to be American. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Let them go play for some other company. Rudy, I've never seen you before. Welcome to the channel, Rudy. Everybody say hi, Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Welcome to the channel, Rudy. Remember April 19th, 2018. Tell me what that is. Hola. Hola, mija. What is that? What is April 19th, 2008? Educate us so we can have a subject to talk about. We need a topic. Let us know what that means, and we'd be happy to talk about it. The stock market? I don't know. What is it? The day before 420? Smoke them if you got them. All these new people in the chat. Welcome. This is so cool. If you ain't choking, you ain't smoking. Shit. All right. Okay. Dean, this is your third time being in my chat. Welcome for the third time. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here, Dean. Taryn Herring, I have not seen you in the chat either. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, Taryn. I appreciate you. Let's see what this is. Am I okay? I need a beer. Sarah, if you're still there, keep the chat going. I'm gonna go downstairs and get something to drink. I'm trying to see if maybe there's something I can share here and we can all watch it together, like a watch party. Okay, Nicaragua, April 19th, 2018. Let's see what that is. Nicaragua. Okay, let's see if there's any videos. We'll just go ahead and watch them. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, you keep the chat going, okay?
I'm Riz. Today we're going to be talking about the riots that have been happening in Nicaragua. So right now I'm in Leon in Nicaragua. Don't know what people have heard or not, but the last week there have been these massive riots here. The public have been unhappy with the new policy that's been introduced. This has caused protests. And police started violence and opening up on people. And as you can see from my intro, still protests going on. Buildings were burnt down. People were even killed amongst all of the violence that's been happening. For days there were protests. Even Sunday was closed down. The whole city was closed down. She snuck out just for a little bit just to show you what it's like. The streets are totally dead. And for those people that message me saying, Riz, I hope you're all right. Thank you so much. That's super sweet of you. I'm all good. Don't worry. I'm safe. I'm good. It's definitely calmed down a lot here. As you can see, there's people walking in the streets. Things are getting built again. And yeah, it's really slowed down. It's been a crazy few days. I just want to make this video to share sometimes the bad stuff that happens in the world. I feel very fortunate in Australia. We don't tend to have a lot of bad stuff. Crazy to see what lengths people go to make a change. We feel bad for the people who lost their lives. Obviously, that's terrible. And buildings have been burnt, businesses have been lost. But for them to stand up for what they want is absolutely incredible. Thanks guys for watching. I wanted to make this video to share with you what's happening and also tell everyone that I'm safe.
People ask me every day, what do I do to look the way that I do? When I tell them it's 99% diet, they usually give me some kind of weird look and they say, oh, great, it's another one of these guys. But then I say, my diet is almost 99% superfoods. That's what makes it easier for me. Then they usually ask, which superfoods exactly are you using and can I get those too? Look, I'm not greedy. I want everyone to have the same advantages that I do. So here are my go-to superfoods for everyday use. And it's also the same combination that helped whip me into shape. I'm Drew Canoli, and I am a...
To Nicaragua now, where thousands...
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Sarah. What industry are you in? Get into it. Get into it. You know who says that? Tammy Roman. I love Tammy. Get into it. What industry are you in? Having strokes from the clocks. She said it's a real thing, but like usual, they can't really tell you, HIPAA. Ask young Pharaoh, or I guess you mean ask why young Pharaoh uses the Illuminati seeing eye symbol. I think the Illuminati stole it from the Egyptians, and he's just like taking the Egyptian version. At Walmart, it's mandated. Fuck that. The film industry. You guys are all sitting at computers. Why do you need a vaccine? Welcome. Oh, by the way, get into it. 56. Welcome to the chat. I've never seen you in here before. Jenny R. Oh my God. It's been months. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my God, Jenny. It's been so long. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back, girl. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Michael McCartney. Hello from Canada. I have a special treat for you. Subscribe to my channel, Michael. I've got a show coming out next week. I interview a Canadian. So you want to stay in the channel, you want to stay subscribed so you can get that. Okay, Michael? Welcome to the chat. Okay. You work in production, cast, crew, and equipment. Yeah, but it's like the actors are really the only ones touching each other. You know, at this point, it's not really like you guys are. But that's kind of overkill. But I mean, it's fucking lefty as shit in Hollywood. So, hi, Jenny's back. It's been so long. How are you? I think Jenny, haven't you been with me since my first Instagram? Jenny's been with me for a long time. She's either been with me since my first Instagram or she's been with me since well before I went viral in August of last year. So she was with me. Jenny's been with me forever. What's up, Bob Dog? What's up from the East Bay? You talking about what? Oakland, San Leandro, Alameda County? Is that what we're talking about? I hope so. Were COVID symptoms worse than the flu? Were COVID symptoms worse than the flu? I don't know. I've never had it. Has anybody in the chat had COVID? Jenny. Has anybody in the chat had COVID? Anybody? A Better Tomorrow's been with me a long time too. Oh, okay, cool. So I met up with Axe, last September, October, maybe? So, no. It was November that I met up with Axe. So you've been with me since November. Is this the first time you commented? Get into it. We have zones, red, yellow, green. Yellow and red are going to require vaccine. No, I talked to the actors. Some I can't name. Many aren't as left as you think. Ooh, okay. Well, hey, get into it. I want your story. I want you to email me. You don't have to say your name. You don't have to say where you work. Just say like maybe the city that you work in and the position that you have at the company that you're in. Write me an email and just tell me your story and I'll read it on one of my shows. Okay? Keep it totally anonymous. I want to hear about this. What's up, HVAC? Long time. Oh, shit. Miriam, you live in San Francisco, you poor thing. I got the fuck out. I got out. My stuff is still in Oakland, though. I never went back to go get it. It's in my roommate's garage. Like, I have 3 suitcases full of clothes. I haven't even gone back to get them yet. So. Okay. Look, Holly. First time I saw you on Will's stream of a rally in DC with the PBs. Oh, okay. Damn, you've been with me a while too. Well, welcome, Holly. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Thank you. I got mad love for the Proud Boys. Everybody knows that. They be fucking up sometimes, but their heart is in the right place. That's what I think. They do be fucking up sometimes. I'm not going to lie. What do you mean you're going to California tomorrow? For what? What are you going to California for? What do you need to go there for? Are you coming back? You're not staying out there. Fuck no, you're not staying out there. That's not going to happen. You want to live in Philly again? Because that's what's going on over there. No, you're not going there. I'd hit. Oh, you're back. Didn't you get bounced out of a chat one time for being rude? I didn't think, well, you're annoying, but you're not horrible. Look, Miriam told you nothing to see in California. It's all homeless people, junkies, crackheads, and liberals. There's nothing there for you unless you're going to like Santa Barbara or Big Sur or Santa Cruz. Like, you do not need to go to California for anything. Okay? Nothing. Unless you're going to get some weed, you don't need to go out there. And if you do go get some weed, get me some weed too, because I need some California weed. To get a car? Okay. Okay, hold on. So you guys, hold on. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Like, I actually wanted to talk about Black Rifle. So hold on. Let's Hendrix Coltrane, I've never seen you before. Welcome to the chat. Tahoe is cool, but there's places in Texas that are just as nice as Tahoe, trust me. Tahoe is not that amazing. It's like Big Bear. I mean, it's like Washington State. It's like Oregon. It's like Northern California. Like, it's not that special, honestly. Okay, what did Black Rifle say? Let's find out, because I wanted to do a show on it, but I never got around to it. Let's see. Might as well do it now. Okay. Controversy in coffee. Black Rifle Company interview Evan Hafer. Black Rifle Coffee Company. You probably know them for the skits they regularly produce to market their products, which, depending on who you are, either laugh out loud funny or deeply offensive. Or maybe you remember them as the company who took on Starbucks last year in a very public, very controversial, do-gooder tug of war. Public perception aside, their roast-to-order coffee is regarded by many as among best in class, and their mission to support those who have served this country is a hard sentiment to disagree with. It's likely a combination of the aforementioned factors that has led the company to unprecedented growth since the first beans were shipped in early 2015. As the company has grown, though, they have attracted an ire of some left-leaning media outlets and social media critics who have taken jabs at the troupe of outspoken coffee roasters led by Evan Hafer. Evan, a former Special Forces soldier turned founder and CEO of Black Rifle Coffee Company, sat down to talk about some negativity leveled at his company recently. When you founded BRCC, did you anticipate the backlash that has been directed at your company's mission and marketing materials lately? Of course, I understood that our approach was edgy and that our brand of humor was not what most people expect from a coffee company. But I'll admit, I have been taken off guard by some accusations that have leveled at us lately. At my core, I have always been just a coffee roaster that loves my country, the Constitution, and the veteran community. My hope is that this is how people view the company as well. Ooh, let's watch this video. This girl got her booty all out. Okay, hold on. Watch on YouTube. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a 22. Pew, pew, pew.
The truth is that Hollywood's elite actors can get ripped while adding 12, 15, even 20 pounds.
She got a white girl ass. I guess. Okay, that was absolutely tasteless. Like that chick is not, like, she ain't fine enough to even be like trying to like get down like that. Like, I know girls that are way badder than that. Like, way badder. They could have got a way badder bitch than that. So if you're gonna use sex sales marketing, get you a real bad bitch. That bitch was like, I can't. And then they go completely vulgar on the opposite end. And it was like, it wasn't even funny vulgar. It was like just crude vulgar. I don't know about all that. I would not say that that was good marketing, but let's get back into it. Oh shit! What did I just do? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's 22. Pew pew pew. That was a terrible commercial. That's for sure. Okay. All right. That was horrible. Okay. A recent article painted you as an Iraqi war veteran who presumably began roasting coffee beans in his combat helmet outside Fallujah. Is there any truth to that? Evan Hafer, I wish I was there, but I started roasting coffee on a stovetop burner from my home. I eventually graduated to a 1 pound fluid bean roaster and then a larger 12-kilo drum roaster. Obviously, I've taken my passion for good coffee around the world with me on my various deployments over the years, but I have never done something so grandiose as roast coffee in the middle of a city under siege. What is the company's relationship with NRA spokesperson Dana Loesch and media personalities like Sean Hannity and Buck Sexton? Evan, we have no relationship with Dana, although I hear she is nice. Sean Hannity and Buck are friends, and we sponsor their shows. We are friends and or do business with a variety of high-profile personalities, some of which might surprise critics if they bother to look beyond the people they can use to further their narrative. There are frequent comments made online about asking how your company could be so anti-hipster like since you seem like a kind of hipster yourself. What do you say to those people? It's funny, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I wear flannel, have a beard, and roast coffee. I enjoy reading books. Does that make me a hipster? It's kind of a sad state of affairs that it does, if it does. But look, we are we do a lot of market. What we do in a lot of our marketing is social commentary through satire. But we've poked fun at hipsters. Absolutely. Do we poke fun at hipsters? Absolutely. But we also know there are veterans who fall into the hipster category, as well as other genuinely good people who are contributing members of society. Ultimately, I'm not concerned about the people who don't understand our humor. And trust me, we are far more harsh towards each other than we are with the hipster crowd. Some critics have connected your branding and imagery, specifically the silencer smooth coffee blend, to those of the Nazi movement. Is there any truth to those allegations? Evan, well, considering the fact that my COO and I are both Jewish, I have a huge issue with people who compare us to or accuse us of being Nazis. It proves just how crazy some people are and how far they are willing to reach in order to criticize a company they don't like. They are literally willing to call a Jew a Nazi in order to get traffic on their blog article or gain more Twitter followers. It seems that many in our country these days will automatically default to accusing people of being a Nazi or being a racist, misogynist, or the list goes on. I don't think we've earned or deserve to be compared to Nazis by any stretch of the imagination. Damn. Like that. Bam. Accusations of misogyny and gay bashing have been repeatedly leveled at BRCC company on the company's multimedia content. Has this affected BRCC's approach to marketing and branding at all? Evan, once again, we use satire to convey points. Is there stuff that we have taken down because we realized people were interpreting our intentions differently than we expected? Yes, absolutely. But we believe that all people are created equal. We believe in a freedom of speech too. It surprises me that people can watch SNL every week and their sketch comedians can act feminine or make fun of specific demographics in US culture, and people understand that it's humor. However, BRCC can't do the same thing without people misunderstanding the intent. I think everyone needs to relax a little bit, laugh a little more, and remember that we are joking. We aren't the evil monsters that some are making us out to be. Happiness is belt fed and coffee. Like, I don't have this. Look at this ad. I don't have a problem with this ad. Happiness is belt fed and coffee. And the guy has a prosthetic leg. Like, I'm all for it. I'm totally for it. Let me go down and find out what I know they said something about like they said something like they didn't like the Proud Boys people. Like they didn't like the Proud Boys type or something like that. Are you guys talking about my titties? Always talking about the red pill titties. My titties are famous, apparently. Okay, yeah, about the recent interview in New York Times. That's what it was. Supposedly conservative Black Rifle Coffee Company backstabs its own customers during interview with New York Times. Okay. Let's see what they say. I want the original interview though. Black Rifle Coffee Company has certainly made a name for itself in recent years, putting out sickly produced videos promoting its brand as tough guy's unrepentantly conservative version of Starbucks. Yet the company is now receiving major backlash after a recent interview it gave with the New York Times reveals the company is all too ready to throw its conservative customers under the bus if it means appeasing the woke liberals. Black Rifle Coffee Company gave an interview last week with the New York Times in which it seems like they had decided to attack their own customers in a bizarre attempt to distance themselves from their conservative brand image. Here are some of the more glaring quotes given to the Times. What I figured out the last couple of years is that being really political in the sense of backing an individual politician or any individual party is really fucking detrimental. And it's detrimental to the company and it's detrimental ultimately to my mission. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that because every company, every business should be staying neutral. So he's right. I don't have a problem with him saying that. But again, we're reading quotes here. What we'll do is we'll look for the New York Times article next, okay? You can't let sections of your customers hijack your brand and say, this is who you are. It's like, no, we define that. Okay, so that's very common. That's very common for, goodbye, get into it. Good night. It's very common because that is the problem with entrepreneurs that are mom and pop. And I see it all the time. I've seen it in the restaurant business, the food and beverage business, catering business. I've seen it all the time. These owners get so fucking attached to whatever brand in their head that they think they're creating that they will disavow their own customers to try to maintain that brand. Okay? And that's a big problem. Good night, Joe Pesci. Good night, Joe Pesci. They will there's this one person that I worked for. She was an entrepreneur, when you're an entrepreneur and you decide to do something professionally that you've never done before, there's a certain learning curve and flexibility that people who've never worked in that industry don't understand. Okay. They won't change their recipes when their customers are telling them they need to. They won't change their menu, even though they're losing money. They won't change their branding, even though they're getting a lot of attention in ways they didn't necessarily expect before. So what Evan just said is an extremely common, arrogant thing to say that a lot of mom and pop business owners do. If you think that I'm lying, you can watch any episode of Kitchen Nightmares, Bar Rescue, what's the one with Marcus Lemonis? Okay, I mean, even Shark Tank. You can watch this and watch how some of these entrepreneurs like to sit there and fucking argue with multimillionaires, argue with professionals, argue with people who understand marketing and business better than they do. And they'll sit there and say, "Well, this is my brand and I'm going to do what I want," you know? The stream is choppy, sorry. Here, let's try like this. They like to sit there and argue, and I've seen it. I've seen it so many times in my career. So I'm not surprised that he would say something like that. But anyway, let's get back into it. Even though into it is gone. I hate racist. Oh, here was the quote, okay. I hate racist, proud boyish type people. Proud boyish people. Like, I'll pay them to leave my customer base. I would gladly chop all of those people out of my fucking customer database and pay them to get the fuck out. Wow, okay. The interview left some conservatives scratching their heads while others were openly angry at the seeming cowardice of Black Rifle. Okay, so Chernovic says Black Rifle Company takes in a far-ranging NYT interview where they claim St. Michael is a white supremacist symbol according to a friend in the Pentagon, and that those who believe Kyle Rittenhouse acted in self-defense are racist to be flushed down the toilet. See, this is why we got to read the whole article. Okay, Bridget Gabrielle says it looks like Black Rifle Company, a company which became famous because of conservatives, is now trying to distance themselves from the conservatives. I never tried their products before, and it looks like I never will. Will Chamberlain, in addition to being a bunch of virtue signaling, disloyal jerks, Black Rifle Company makes really crappy coffee. Didn't mention this before because I wanted to give a friendly brand a chance to get its footing, but there were big problems. No roasting dates on the bag for exemptions. Ooh, they were selling stale coffee. Bam! Bam! There you go. Restaurant Impossible. All right. That's another one. Right. Again, this goes back to the inexperience that an entrepreneur, that mom and pop entrepreneurs often have. If Evan was somebody who actually worked in the food business, the coffee probably would have been better. And I'm not going to lie. I had Black Rifle coffee at AmpFest in Florida, and I didn't think it was very good. Okay. So maybe Will Chamberlain's not lying. Okay. We need to check their Yelp reviews. All right. This is very common. You'll see entrepreneurs produce things that are inconsistent, unlabeled, in unsanitary environments. And I'm not saying Black Rifle did that. I'm just saying what I've seen. Okay. Some of these, just because you have a dream and an idea, doesn't mean your product is actually good. And the thing about coffee, and I'm going to be very, very frank when I say this, it's a stupid industry to get into. Chocolate baking cookies is a stupid industry to get into. Making salsas and sauces is a stupid industry to get into. Okay. Making coffee is a stupid fucking industry to get into. You know why? Because your competitors have so much more experience than you. Your competitors can blow you out of the water. Your competitors can basically rip off any idea you have and market it for their own brand. Okay. The brand of Black Rifle Company was the idea of it. It wasn't the quality of the coffee. It wasn't the story behind it. But it was something that marketed itself in the conservative environments because they know that conservatives have an automatic knee-jerk response loyalty to veterans. So The idea of the brand is what sold the coffee, not the other way around. The coffee did not sell itself. Okay? The coffee was not good enough to sell itself. And trying to compete in a market where you already have placement of these huge mega corporations that are getting better quality coffee at cheaper prices. They have decades of experience roasting beans and aren't doing it just because they're, doing it as a hobby and decided to fucking make it into a business, which is also the problem with a lot of breweries. You got these home you got these home brewers that make a beer, and all their fucking beta male friends tell them how good the beer is. So they take out their 401k and they start a fucking brewery without knowing anything about marketing, anything about operations, anything about sourcing, anything about wholesale, anything about package design, anything about label design. They get into this industry and they think they're going to be somebody. Well, Black Rifle wouldn't be anybody without without the branding, without the story, without the idea behind it, without the intrinsic value and the intrinsic reward that conservatives get when they sponsor and support an American business and a veteran-owned American business. That is what we pay for. We don't pay for the coffee beans because we can get, I mean, Folgers is probably at the same quality level as Black Rifle, honestly. It's not that good. It's not. So that's what you're paying for. And as a company, as a CEO, for Evan to say, we don't like these type of people, when these type of people are the only ones who are going to buy your shit. Okay? These fucking liberal hipsters who are going to fucking these coffee shops in Noe Valley in San Francisco and downtown LA and Los Angeles, they don't give a fuck about it. They don't give a fuck about veteran owned. As a matter of fact, they're probably not going to buy your shit because you're veteran owned. Because they have that same hippie ass mindset of oh, well, you're part of the system and you're working for the man and you're part of the white imperialistic colonialism fucking patriarchal, they're gonna say that. They're probably not gonna support you. Starbucks isn't gonna buy from you. You know why Starbucks isn't gonna buy from you? Because their wholesale price from these fucking fair trade farmers in Colombia and Kenya and Guatemala are still fucking cheaper than yours. They're not gonna buy that shit. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Oh my God, Adam, I had so much fun today. Everybody say what's up to Adam. Everybody say what's up to JP. Everybody say hi to Miriam again. Yeah, dude, Adam, I did 2 things for the first time in my whole life today. Okay, you want to know what they were? Okay. I went jet skiing for the first time in my whole life. And I went on a 4-wheeler for the first time in my whole life today. So I had a very adventurous day. Adam says hello to all of you. Sarah says hello. Sarah, girl, when you gonna move in? Please, Sarah, I miss you. Sarah, I need to move in. Anyway, okay, so Black Rifles, they fucking up. See, this is what happens when you don't have operations managers and marketing managers to tell the CEO when to shut the fuck up. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a chopper. It's a chopper. Okay. So Will Chamberlain called him out. Okay, so that's all there is for that. But you guys know how I am. Like, I want to get the original. Okay, New York Times Black Rifle article. Okay, I want to hear what they actually said because I don't believe in taking shit out of context. That's not cute. Okay. So the title of this article was "Can the Black Rifle Company Become the Starbucks of the Right?" Okay. The company doubled its sales last year by leaning into America's culture war. It's also, don't do this to me. Don't fucking do this to me. Does anybody have a login for this shit? Oh my God. Stop talking. Why I gotta stop talking? What did I do? What did I say? No, I do not want to subscribe. $4 every 4 weeks? No. See, this is why I don't like this kind of thing. I don't like paying for news. That's stupid. You know what I'll do? Let me see if there's another way I can get that article. See, I don't want the paraphrasing. I don't like that. I don't like paraphrasing. I want to see the original article. I want to read the whole thing the way it was published. And then we'll go from there. All right. So listen, I'm going to bed, guys. Unless you guys have another. Oh, thank you. Thank you, JP. So what that I'm a Republican? It doesn't change who I am as a person. Doesn't change who I am on the inside. I'm still the same person I've always been. Exactly. I have to find an archive version of the page. Okay. So Hendrix, I'm gonna actually assign this to you. Can you help me do that? If you can help me do that, that would be amazing. Okay. So yes. So that's the goal is we need to do another video about what they actually said. So this one, like tonight, we kind of like set up the context there. We got to know a little bit more about the company. We got to hear some other interviews from the CEO, and that's cool. Post the link up. Okay, hold on. This is it. Okay. So if you guys know how to get all dark web with this, there it is, okay? So go and copy and paste that from the chat. Good night, Sarah. You need to come see me. You need to come see me, girl. We're having too much fun. We're having so much fun. You need to come be a part of the fun. Okay. All right. So if you can get me the article, please email me at redpill_rage@protonmail.com. You can always send me a DM at on Instagram as redpilltv1. We got TikTok. I'm at Jenny Redpill. Gab, Rumble, Getter, Redpill Rage. Don't forget to send your tweets. Post everything with Free the Boys. We've got a very, very powerful Proud Boys updates that we need to take care of. We have some donations for them that we need to take care of, so that's coming up soon. As the situation's getting worse. And by the way, guys, that video that I made about the Proud Boys that are being held in detention because of January 6th, that video on TikTok now has over 10,000 views just in like the last 36 hours. So like, just because I don't have like a lot of shit going on this channel doesn't mean that I don't have shit going on in other places. So once again, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Gab, Rumble, and Getter. That is Red Pill Rage. Okay. And again, please, if you can find the actual, oh, good night, Adam. If you can, good night, Jenny. Mwah. Good night, Sarah. Good night, a better tomorrow. Mwah. There's an archive link. Just click to see it. I don't know how to do it. So I need you to do it for me because I am technologically disadvantaged. So please email it to me. Help me out. Help me out. I don't have time for this. I'm busy. I'm working. I'm partying. I'm on jet skis. I'm in therapy. Like, there's a lot going on right now. And we're trying to figure out how to save this country. God pulled me from the kitchen to lead the resistance. I don't know what the plan is yet, but we are going to metaphorically Guy Fawkes the system so we can get our country back. And if we don't, then you know what that means. We all go to the gulags together. We all go through the tribulation together. And we thank God, we praise God for allowing us to be here for the end of the world. And I think that's pretty cool. And not only like, am I here for the end of the world, which I think is amazing. I actually got to enjoy the 80s and 90s when life was pure and life was good and life was easy and simple and everyone was equal and everybody hung out with each other and nobody was... Who the fuck is calling? All right, I have to call her back. Thank you, Mary. Hey, Axe Truth in the house. What's up, Axe? Everybody make sure you go follow Axe Truth. He's Axe Truth 3, but as I like to do, I just like to bookmark his page. So go visit axetruth.com. I bookmark his page. That way I can just stay abreast of all of the profiles that go up and go down. So that's how I like to stay in touch with Axe. How you doing, Axe? Kisses to you, Kyle, and the dogs. Miriam says hello to you, Axe. Everybody say what's up, Axe. Axe, you're coming in at a really bad time. I gotta make a phone call, so I'm done with my stream, Axe. I'm done with my stream, but I'm glad you jumped in. And God, all your streams are so good, but like some of yours are just they're always fire, but some are more fire than others. And I was gonna tell you, I listened to yours two nights ago. That one was good too. That one was savage. So I love you, Axe. Love you. Axe is in South Kakalaki. Oh, I love you too. Oh, hold on. Let me screenshot this shit right now. I brag about Axe all the time. Okay. You guys know that I have been with Axe since maybe 2017, 2018. I remember I started listening to Milo, then I started listening to Axe. Then I started listening to Milo, started listening to Diamond and Silk. This is like when I was a baby conservative, And then I started listening to Ollie Matthews and Axe Truth probably about the same time. It had to be 2017 or 2018. But what a character. And the nose knows. The nose knows. Yeah, okay, so you've been traveling a lot. You've been traveling a lot. Hello, Survival. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jenny, yeah, the 80s and 90s were the best times ever. They really were. And I'm so glad that we all got to be a part of it, you know. So if this is Armageddon, guys, let's be happy that we got to see it. Let's be happy that we got to experience it. Let's be happy that God felt we were strong enough to be here to fight back. I think that makes us special. I don't know about you, but I think it makes us special. All right, Axe, my love. Good night. Mwah. Good night, Axe. And I hope everyone has a wonderful. Oh, oh, okay. Got you. So you have family stuff going on. Love it. Love it. The most fun ever. You know, wasn't it pure? Like, we were tough. You know, we survived secondhand smoke. We survived, like, not wearing seatbelts. You know, we were there before airbags were mandatory in cars. Our parents beat the shit out of us. And, like, somehow we turned out okay. We learned how to spell. We learned cursive. We're the last generation to probably be able to read in cursive, right? We had to learn real life social skills. There was no texting when we were kids. There was, you walk up to the door and you ring the doorbell and you speak to other people's parents, you know? And if you wanted to ask somebody out on a date, you know, you had to write a note. Yeah, you know, like, or you had to ask them. There was no swiping left and swiping right, you know. It was crazy. It was a good time. I'd give up a lead before I give up the 80s and 90s. Yep. 80s and 90s, systematic racist at its finest. Nice try. Keep swinging, JP. We love you. So JP is our honorary liberal who comes on, and he flirts with me because he thinks I'm pretty, even though he's too young for me. And you know, he be coming out of pocket sometimes, but sometimes it's okay for him to have a different opinion. Amen. 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 Oh shit. Okay. You got your 1776. I got some room on my arm for that. I was thinking about getting it done. Yeah, the FBI is definitely gonna pick me up. I'm definitely going to jail. All right. Good night, everyone. Y'all have a blessed night. Stay positive and optimistic. The God I serve will not let evil win. Amen. 11-11, baby. 11-11. Good night to all my ragers. Good night to Axe. Good night to everybody else. JP's infatuated. I be getting the young ones, Axe. I'm officially a cougar now. All right. Everyone have a good night. Good night.